Okay, hey everyone, George Vivanco here with Chiro Plus Marketing, where we help chiropractors turn simple videos into new patients and create marketing systems that you own. Today is our weekly Q&A where I go over questions that were submitted to me, and we're answering your questions live on YouTube. We get a ton of questions about our video marketing strategy for chiropractors, and instead of reading 5 or 6 different questions, we like to take one of the most popular questions that week and do a deep dive where I show you a behind the scenes example, some live training on the best marketing strategies for chiropractors. Now, before we get started, if you're watching this on YouTube and you like this type of content, give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification. That way you get notified every time we go live or put out a new video. Now, if you're new to my channel, I encourage you to download your free Facebook ads template along with a follow-up blueprint system and a copy of our community outreach program. These resources are absolutely free, and you can get everything by going to www.don'tmarketeducate.com, don'tmarketeducate.com. I'll also leave a link in the description. These resources, along with this video and other videos like it, will give you a step-by-step instructions on how you can turn your simple videos into new patients. And so I'm going to read today's question is from Dr. Frank in New Jersey. And he says, hey, George, we have several videos that we've optimized this year using the video marketing strategy. It's increased our new patient booking, so good job with that. That's what it should do. But I've noticed lately that we've been getting a lot of people scheduling appointments from our website using our appointment scheduler from Chiro Fusion, but over 80% of these people are not showing up. I know this is not related to video marketing strategy, but I just wanted to know if you have any ideas or suggestions on how I could get these people to show up. Thanks, Dr. Frank. Okay, so yes, Dr. Frank, thanks for the question. I actually called Dr. Frank on the phone because I wanted to get more information about his follow-up system. It seemed like there was a disconnect, so I just wanted to make sure before I did this video that I clearly understood what the issue was. So now it turns out that Chiro Fusion, when somebody books on his website, they're only sending out one email, and that's it. There's no text message confirmation. There's no follow-up system in place, just that one email. Now, after hearing that, I understood why he may be getting all these no-shows. And I bet, I'm not 100% sure, but I bet at least half, maybe more, of those no-shows are coming from email confirmations going directly to the new patient's spam or promotional folder. So those people that booked an appointment may have never even seen the confirmation email and probably just decided to call another chiropractor. So 2 things. Number 1, first, calling anybody that opts in for something is very important. So we always suggest that. No automation system in place for that. You just want to make sure that you call them, communicate with them. And the other thing is to actually have an automated system in place where you can send out text messages, emails, appointment reminders, and that's part of our follow-up blueprint system. And it's geared not just to have new patients come in and you send them some text messages, but the appointment reminder. So what I want to do is I want to jump on the computer, again, part of our live training. I'm going to jump on the computer. We're going to go into my demo account of our software system that we use, but you may have a software system that does the exact same thing. So again, download your the Facebook ad templates, the follow-up blueprint. It walks you through how to set all this up, but I'm going to do it live here on our system so you could see exactly what we do. Let's go to, okay, so we're in our system right here. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to create this from scratch because I want you to see exactly the pieces that we put together for our customers and what's included in the Facebook ad templates and the follow-up system, plus the community outreach guide. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to opportunities. And as you can see, move that here, booking confirmed, rescheduled, or no show. So we have 3 columns. So there's a couple of things. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create the sequence on from scratch. So from our automation, I'm going to go to campaign. I have this pretty much set right now. That way, you have everything. So okay, so I'm going to go into our campaigns, and I'm going to create this automation system right here. And I'm going to show you what we do and how you could do it. Again, in any system you have, so even, and I'm not sure about Cairo Fusion, but maybe they do have a text message system in place. Maybe it's just not being utilized, and we find that a lot with a lot of software like Cairo Touch, Cairo Fusion, Platinum. There's hundreds now. Is you get excited to get these systems, but you utilize very little of what they actually do. And sometimes because it's very confusing and you maybe not be able to get tech support on the phone. So what I'm going to do right now is get right on this here. Okay, so events. So the first one, what we're going to do is when somebody schedules an appointment, we're going to send them a confirmation email and text message. But first we're going to do the text message. So this is what I'm going to do. Live event, add an event, SMS. And then I have this populated already just to make it easier while doing this training. So here's the copy that we have. And it says your appointment is scheduled, and it gives an appointment time. Now this here, we use custom values for this. So that's why you'll see these brackets the way they are. And it makes it really easy for us to get these things set up in your system or in our system. So from there, I'm going to hit save. Okay, so I want that to go out 1 minute after they book their appointments. So that is the text message. Now I'm going to add another event, which is your email. Let me just get that copy here. So we're going to put a headline on there and then just copy and paste. So there you go. There's the email. So now that text message, email will be sent as soon as they book that appointment within 1 to 2 minutes. I'm going to hit save. And then from there, I'm going to send it 1 minute. So 1 minute after this gets sent, this text message is going to get sent. Now, the other part of this is the day before. We love to remind everybody the day before their appointment that they have an appointment. Why? Because people forget. They have lives, children to take care of, places to go, people to see. So I'm going to create another text message, and then here's the copy. And I like to space this out. And here it just says, please confirm, hit yes. So we hit save. Now here is the trick. Here it's, since we already have the schedule up here, let me just point this out. Since we have this time already here, our system knows what a day, let me just space this out, is. All right, live TV, live YouTubes. So our system knows that 1 day before their appointment, not an hour, 1 day before their appointment, we're going to send them a text reminder about their appointment the next day, but we're going to send it at an exact time. So I'm going to go to custom, and I'm going to send it, not when, but an exact, and we like to send it at 7 p.m. You know, everybody's kind of settled down for the night. You get the text message, oh yeah, I got to go to the chiropractors tomorrow. So let me space this out here. Okay, so there's that set. And then also an email. Now, obviously, they're going to see that text message, but we still like to send out an email because you can put more actions in the email. As far as, you know, if you want to send them documents and stuff. But I'm going to show you what we did for our actual text message. So here's the email. Really simple, just a reminder. And we're not done yet. Now we're going to send one more text message. And we're going to do that. Okay, we're going to do that an hour before. 1 hour before their appointment. So to go over that, as soon as they book their appointment, text message, email the night before, at 7 p.m., send them a text message and an email. And then an hour before, we send them, whoops, did I goof that? Oh yeah, I goofed that up here. So that's the email. And then this is before 1 hour. So that's the last message that we send. So, and this is kind of the key thing that we really like to do is they may be driving around. They may be driving to your office. If it's a new place they've never been to, they're going to probably look up your address. We like to put the address right in here on that last text message. It's going to do a couple of things. They're going to be able to click that link and now get driving directions to your office. And it's a little bit of a, I don't want to say SEO hack, but it does provide Google with information. So when somebody clicks on your address, it goes to Google Maps and they follow that route to your office. It creates signals for Google saying, hey, somebody just asked for directions to go to this office. And then when they get there, they usually end it. And sometimes Google will send that person a survey saying, did you find the place? They want to know, were those directions correct? And was it the right address and the facility? And a survey in a form of, I think like 5 or 6 faces, anywhere from angry to really happy. And Google is all about customer experience. So when they click, yes, it was the right place and right directions, and they click, the happy face on there, again, that sends signals to Google about your location. So it's really good for Google My Business. And it just provides a little bit of SEO. That's a little bit of a side note, but that's why we do that there. And then another thing that I wanted to point out is in our actual text message, the very first text message that we send out, this right here, this trigger link, what that is, it could be 2 things. It could be a direct document or a PDF that you want them to fill out before their appointment. So you could text that to them and also email it. But we find texting is so easy. Or it's a link to your new patient, onboarding form. So a new patient, they either click the link to put in all their information, or they could download this form, print it up at their house, and have it ready when they're at the office. So that's why we put it there. It is really valuable. It saves a lot of time for chiropractors when they have new patients in there. It could cut anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes off there. So okay, so now we have this built. I'm gonna make this live. So I'm gonna publish it. I'm gonna go into our campaign configuration. Right here, it's defaulted where it says stop on response. I don't want it to stop on response. So somebody gets this text message and says, great doctor, I'll see you then. Automatically, that's going to stop sending out the messages. So we're going to turn that off, but we're also going to allow multiples. We're going to turn that on because maybe they want to make another appointment or they make, a reschedule, and we want to be able to give them the option to go through this system again, confirmation, and then reminders. And then I'm going to hit save. Okay. And then what else did I have here? Oh, so I actually wanted to show you what this looked like on your patient side and in our software. So if I go here, let me see, contacts. This is should be blank or should be empty. Okay, so now what I like to do is I just talked to a CA yesterday about how to enter this in here. Now there's automated ways to do that with webhooks and Zapiers, and you could rely on the technology, and that's totally fine. But what we really like offices to do is just when you get a booking request in your EHR system, is to enter it in here, especially if you don't have that automation set up. And it's really easy to do. This big green button, all you do is hit new. before I do that, let me pull up my phone because I want to show you what that looks like live um, on my actual phone. So let me see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule myself with that new automated system, and hopefully it all works, but I'm sure it will. I've set these up a couple of times. Okay, so let me get into this part right here. Okay, so this is my phone here. This is a live feed on my phone. So what I want to do is schedule myself, and you'll see I'll get that text notification. Now, you know what I'm going to do really quick, just so we're not sitting here waiting for that notification? I'm going to go back into this reminder, and then instead of 1 minute, I'm going to hit 0 minutes. Oops, that's 0. That way I get that text notification right away. So it's live. Let me just double check that it took that. Okay, so 0 minutes. Okay, so back to contact. Nope. Sorry, back to opportunity. So this is your pipeline here of people booking an appointment. Really easy to do. I'm going to put in my info in here. Okay. Put in my phone number. And then also opportunity name. You want to make sure you put that in there. And then there's other options you have in there. Enter value, booking confirmed. So this is going to go into the pipeline of booking a new patient, booking confirmed, and you also have rescheduled or no show. So now I'm going to go to appointments, and then I'm going to select my calendar, new patient, booking confirmed. When does George want to come in? He wants to come in Friday at 11:30. And now I'm going to hit add. And then now you should notice that I get a text message. So right there, it shows that I have one text message. And it's taken a while, obviously, because we're live. Let me see. Did it book it? Let's go back. Contacts. Okay, there's me. Created. Okay, there's another way to add this. Okay, so, I see, because I had another one in there from before. So let's try that again really quick. I may not be able to do the live. That's my daughter wanting to. Okay, so let me delete that. I think there's a conflict on there because I had two in there. I was testing this earlier. So we're going to try that again. No problem. I'm going to delete myself. Okay, so I'm going to refresh that. Should it delete me out? So the point is to really make sure you have this system in place. I'm doing this on the fly with the demo account. No excuse, it should work. But I want to show you. There goes the camera. Now it's back on. Okay, so opportunities. Let's see. Okay, new. Let me try. Sometimes when you use an email that you've used before, there's a conflict. So let me make sure I enter a correct email. Okay. So I'm just going to do my name, opportunity, go to appointment, schedule. Try that. 10 o'clock. And see what happens. There we go. So now I just added myself to this booking confirmed. So now I'm in that booking confirmed. And the nice thing is you could go in there and you could, when you get a text message, you could get these, you see, oh, my phone disappeared. Where is my phone? So you get these text messages and they come right into your system. And so now your new patient, you're able to text message them back and forth. They're able to reschedule if they need to reschedule. And that's why we have this opportunity here where it says reschedule. And then we have also a no-show just in case they don't show up. You want to make sure that you have a follow-up system with that as well. And we also include that in our follow-up system. It's all part of that system. And I also want to let you know, we have a 14-day community outreach challenge where we set everything up for you. Now, the nice part is I actually have two super, I'm going to say nerds because they call themselves nerds, but very, they know this program backwards and forwards, and they set up everything for us. So the 14-day community outreach challenge is designed for us to set everything up for you, your Facebook campaigns, landing pages, your follow-up system. And it does very, very well for our clients. So again, for Dr. Frank, all you other doctors that maybe have missed some of the some new patients and you weren't sure why they were booking, if you're only sending them out an email, that may be the issue. And I would encourage you to make sure you have a follow-up system for your customers that are booking online. And then let me see here. Here we go. And we are connecting. So this is the software here. And there's a lot of other things you can connect to this. So instead of just text messages, you could also connect your Google My Business. You could connect your Facebook Messenger. And coming soon is Facebook comments. So everything's in one place. We really like to make sure everything's in one place. Makes it really easy for our offices to communicate with new patients or even existing patients. So really easy to do that. And then let me set this up right here. All right. So again, sorry for some of the technical difficulties, but if you like this type of content, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. This is a new YouTube channel that we're doing. Subscribe, click the bell notification. Again, if you want the Facebook ad template, the follow-up blueprint, and even the community outreach guide, you could get it all at www.don'tmarketeducate.com. That's don'tmarketeducate.com. Just enter your email. We'll send everything to you. There's a little bit of training that we also did for that as well, video on demand. And again, if you want to support my channel, again, click the bell notification. Tell a colleague, your chiropractic friends, even small businesses. These strategies work for all types of businesses. So we want to encourage you to make simple videos, put it out to your community that attract new patients that actually understand what chiropractic care is. So again, this is George with ChiroPlus Marketing. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment below and we'll talk to you next time. Take care.